This Stoic rule kills 99% of your worries. Imagine your mind as a sky, but instead of being clear and blue, it's filled with a constant, churning storm of worries. Worries about your job, your future, what people think of you. It's exhausting. This endless mental storm steals your peace and drains your energy, leaving you feeling powerless against the downpour. But what if I told you there was an ancient secret, a way to calm that storm? Not by stopping the rain, but by realizing you were never meant to control the clouds in the first place. The Stoics perfected a principle that acts as a powerful anchor in the middle of this chaos, and it can genuinely change your life. How many hours have you lost to that storm? Replaying a single mistake, fretting about an outcome you can't predict, getting lost in the fog of what-ifs and if-onlys. We feel stuck, not because the world is against us, but because we're desperately trying to command the wind and the tides. We try to control other people's opinions, the economy, or even the morning traffic, and the result is always the same: frustration and complete exhaustion. But what if the solution isn't to gain more control, but to be smarter about where we focus our energy? Nearly 2,000 years ago, in a world far more chaotic than our own, the Stoic philosophers developed a new operating system for the human mind. At the heart of their philosophy is one transformative idea, a tool so simple it has the power to dissolve the vast majority of your anxieties. This principle is called the dichotomy of control. It's the simple idea that some things are up to us and others are not. And learning to tell the difference is the key to finding clear skies within your own mind. The Stoic teacher Epictetus, a man born a slave who rose to become one of Rome's most revered thinkers, laid this out perfectly. He taught that everything we encounter in life can be sorted into two simple boxes. The first box is small, but it holds all of your true power. Inside are your choices, your judgments, your effort, and the principles you decide to live by. This is your inner world, the one thing you have complete command over. The second box is enormous. It contains everything else: your body, your health, your reputation, what other people think, the past, and the future. You can influence these things. You can exercise, prepare for an interview, be kind to a friend, but you can never have absolute final control over them. The Stoics argued that almost all our anxiety comes from one simple mistake. We spend our lives trying to control what's in that second massive box, while neglecting the small box that is actually ours to manage. We get angry at the weather, we despair over politics, we obsess over whether someone likes us. The dichotomy of control is a mental filter. When a worry enters your mind, you hold it up and ask one simple question: is this entirely within my control? If the answer is no, your job is to practice acceptance. If the answer is yes, your job is to take action. This doesn't make you passive. It makes you ruthlessly effective, because you stop wasting energy on battles you can't win and focus only on the one you can. The battle for your own character and your own responses. A story of Stoic resilience. To see this power in action, look no further than the life of Epictetus himself. Born into slavery, his own body was legally the property of another person. His freedom, his health, his station in life, all of it was in that second box, outside of his control. His master even deliberately broke his leg, leaving him lame for life. Most people would be consumed by bitterness and despair. But Epictetus held a secret. He understood that while his master could chain his leg, he could never chain his mind. They could command his body, but they could not touch his will, his judgments, or his character. He focused exclusively on the small box he could control. He chose to see his circumstances not as a prison, but as a training ground for his soul. He chose to be a person of integrity and peace, no matter what was happening on the outside. His life is the ultimate proof. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That is a power that can never be taken away. As the psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl would later write, "Everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the last of the human freedoms: to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." If this idea of finding your power is bringing you some clarity, take a moment to subscribe and join our community. We explore practical philosophy for a more resilient and purposeful life, and if this is helping you, click the like button to let us know. Putting it into practice. 3 daily exercises. But philosophy is meant to be lived, not just understood. So here are 3 simple daily exercises to build this principle into your life, starting today. First, the morning sort. Every morning, take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write, things I control. On the right, things I don't. Now think about the day ahead and list your anxieties. Worried about a big presentation? On the right side, write down the final outcome and what my boss will think. On the left side, write what you can control. The effort I put into my slides, and how well I practice my delivery. This simple act trains your brain to see the boundary, shifting your focus from anxiety to action. Second, the Stoic mantra. When you face something frustrating, a rude comment, a delayed train, it's easy to get hijacked by emotion. In that moment, pause and repeat this mantra from Epictetus. It is not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. The traffic jam isn't inherently bad, it's just traffic. It's your judgment that it's ruining your day that causes the suffering. You can't control the cars, but you can always control your judgment. This mantra reclaims your peace by reminding you that it comes from within. Third, the evening review. Before you go to sleep, take 5 minutes to reflect on your day. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about learning. Ask yourself, when did I feel anxious or angry today? What was I trying to control that wasn't up to me? And where did I succeed in focusing only on my own actions and choices? This nightly review was a core practice for the great Stoics. It reinforces the day's lessons and builds your psychological muscle for letting go. Your mind doesn't have to be a relentless storm. The constant anxiety you feel is often just a symptom of a misaligned focus. The worries about your job, your future, and what others think of you, they begin to lose their power the moment you sort them into the correct box. The dichotomy of control is a clear line in the sand. On one side is the chaotic, unpredictable world. On the other is your inner fortress, your thoughts, your actions, and your will. That is your domain. That is where your true power has been all along. By focusing your energy only on what is yours to command, you stop fighting unwinnable battles and discover a profound sense of freedom. You find a source of tranquility inside you that no external event can ever shake. So waste no more time arguing about what a good life should be. Start living one by focusing only on what is truly up to you. 2 boxes: what you can control, what you can't. Place worries where they belong, then release the rest. Focus on thoughts, actions, effort, not outcomes. Respond, don't react. Choose your stance each moment. Return to the breath to reclaim calm and clarity. Measure progress by discipline, not perfection. Build resilience through small, consistent practice. Live the good life by mastering what's truly yours. Final summary. The dichotomy of control. 2 boxes. Box 1. Your choices, judgments, and effort. Box 2. Externals like outcomes and opinions. Focus on the first. Release the second. Daily practice recap. Morning sort to clarify control. Stoic mantra to reframe judgments. Evening review to learn and improve. Core takeaway. Direct energy to actions and virtues. Accept what isn't yours to command. Choose your response. Calm, courageous, and kind.